Morning Manimals, animals. Here's my Manimal movement series. I usually like to do this every morning when I wake up. It only takes me about 5 minutes in the morning and it gets me feeling really good. I have a lot of early morning clients, so I normally go right from waking up, grabbing my coffee, to jumping in the car. So I like to do this first. Actually, this is just something good to know. A little flexibility test. I just sit like this a lot without my feet touching. Can you sit your butt onto your heel without space on the floor? Apparently, it's difficult, but we do this in martial arts all the time. So I like to just start here and then rock back and forth. If you can't do that, you can always put your hands on the floor and then rock back and forth here. So I usually start in this position here. I just give a little rock back and forth. That's it. Nice and smooth. Then I'm going to get on all fours here. I'm going to camel as much as I can. Look, I keep my elbows straight. I'm not doing a push-up here. I'm only using my thoracic spine. I'm only using my spine, right? To arch up and arch all the way down. To arch all the way up, all the way up, all the way up, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. And we're going to do that 10 times or as much as you need to. Next one I'm going to do in the series is something I got from Feldenkrais. I know a lot of times people do a bird dog where they touch the knee in the middle. But what we want to do for our Manimal movement is go all the way. Thumb to the ceiling, my thumb in line with my heel, gentle, drag, 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 drag. Look, I touch the far hip. And my knee, this is my center line, my knee cuts across my center line. Touch the far hip, drag, 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 open. And all these are total body integrators. In the Manimal training system, we don't think about isolating individual parts of our body. We drive the whole fucking car. I don't just drive the left wheel. So we move the whole body. We don't just move the one. So when I want to integrate my body, these are the movements I use. Let's go the opposite. Heel lined up with thumb. See, I'm balanced. I'm not, you might find yourself falling over. You have a little weakness in your core then. And bring it together. Now this is integrating my upper and lower body. Not enough for me to just stretch one thing. On my morning movement, I'm looking for both effectiveness and efficiency. So when I'm thinking about effectiveness and efficiency, what am I going to do in 5 minutes that's going to give me the most out of that 5 minutes of time? My time in the morning is very short. I usually have a 5 a.m. client. So that means I'm out of the house at 4 a.m., up at 4 a.m., out of the house by 4:30, sometimes earlier. So I only have 5 minutes. The next one I'm going to do, similar to the one we did on top, I take my fingertips, thumb away from my body, fingertips pointing away from my body as well. I'm going to take a second here, and I'm just going to manipulate the elbow. See if my shoulder's tight anywhere. Just going to manipulate this. Try to keep your hand flat on the floor if you can. Now, once I feel good, I'm going to drag the opposite heel along the ground as I twist my palm, see, all the way to the ceiling. Bring it in, I twist my palm all the way to the ceiling and go all the way back. For the sake of this, I'm going to do 3 on each side just to show you, but I would normally do about 10 reps of this on each side. And I switch. And you can see this leg's flat, like I drag the heel lazy. Normally, when we do a workout, we're going hard usually, but when I do my Manimal movement, now this shoulder is tight. I had this shoulder reconstructed twice. So I'm going to take a little time in between each rep and just play with it, just manipulate it there. And turn all the way to the ceiling, all the way down, all the way to the ceiling, all the way down. While I'm in this position, the next one I'm going to do is going to be a neck, spine, lower body integrator. I take my hands like I have a pencil between them. So if I imagine I had like a pencil between my hands, I roll it up with one hand. One arm stays straight, so I'm going to keep my right arm straight, just for the sake of this, and my left arm rolls up. So I push my right arm into the mat as my left arm extends to the ceiling. See, my elbows are straight. I'm not doing this fucking weak shit, all right? Press. Press one into the mat, extend one. Come back. I press one into the mat, I extend the other arm without bending the other arm. So I'm using my back and spine to get myself up there. Now I'm going to add another thing. As one arm goes up, I look towards that arm and down. And as that arm goes up, I look towards that arm. This is helping my neck. And a lot of people have problems with their neck, especially since we stare at screens all day and we're in bad posture, but I'll make a video showing you how to look at your screens another time. Now I'm going to take it even one step further. I extend the arm, I look to it, and I drop my knees opposite and back. Extend the arm, look towards it, and drop the knees opposite. I remember I could also play with looking at the arm I extended or looking away from the arm I extended and rotating my knees the other way. So there's a lot of ways I could just manipulate this position here to really get a good loosening up of my spine. All right, let's take it back to basic. I look at it and I drop my legs the other way. Good. Now, next one I'm going to do, feet close, bridge, reach. So I'm going over the shoulder, reach, and back down. Bridge, reach, and back down. I'll do 10 of these. Bridge, reach, back down. Reach. I'm opening up my lat here. I'm really opening up. Toes on the floor. Okay. Now this one's going to look silly. I take my arm, palm to the ceiling. I like to pass it under my body. And then I'm going to rotate it all the way around. Palm goes flat. Look where it is. Look at my hand. Palms flat, palms flat. I'm looking for no space here. I want no space between me and the earth. All the way around. See, and I'm just going to roll over the arm and just open it up. I know this seems weird, but I had this shoulder replaced twice, and this is one of the things that helped me the most. Let's look at it from this side. So my arm is straight. I rotate. I rotate. Rotate. And see, this one a little tighter. It's hard for me to make this touch the ground. I have a little space. It's difficult. Right? This arm, a lot easier. See, even the armpit, for me to not have as much space there. And the other one a little tougher. All right? Next one I'm going to do here. Cobra. And back. And roll into it. Cobra. Back. Roll into it. And I'm going to build this up to a diving push-up. Dive. Probably do 10 of these. And we can get one that way and then one the same way. And then we can come back the same way. Good. Now, once we finish those floor exercises, we're going to bring it up to our feet. And I'm going to do 10 squats all the way down. I take my elbows on the inside of my thighs, push them open all the way up. I'm just going to do 3 for show here. At home, do 10. And then the last one I like to do, Samson stretch, interlock the fingertips overhead. I take a step, straighten everything up, straighten up. 1001, 1002, I push back on the front foot. Straighten everything up, straighten everything up. I do my best not to lean forward. Look, I'm straight. I get to the floor, straighten up. Push off on the front foot. Let's do another one on each side. Knee down on the floor. I have a nice mat here. You might want to do the same. Push up. Again. And push up. The only other thing I would do in the morning, if my shoulders felt a little tight, I would take a stick, use a PVC stick, a broomstick, whatever. I would go wide, pass through, pull your shoulders into your ears, pass through. I would do this 20 times. Then I would go around the world with it. And I go the other way, just to get around the world with it. If my shoulders are really tight, I can do an armbar stretch also. Stick to the ceiling. I bring it in front of my elbow, and I reach. This is the front of my body. I reach in front of my body, not behind. I pull across like I'm armbarring myself. We call this an armbar stretch. So this would be my extended morning routine. If I had like 10, 15 minutes in the morning and not 5, I'd pick up the stick and start going through with that. I would also then take it into the ground, Make my head lower than my arm. Straight arm. And lean into my lats. Lean into my lats. Oh, I actually feel that good. See, my head's down. I'm not doing this. This is nothing. Arms straight. Head down. Now I'm feeling, let's see it from the side. See, my head is below my arm. Now I'm feeling a good stretch. And guys, that's the basic Manimal movement series. These exercises carry the day. I like to do the series pretty much every morning. Why not just start your morning savage? Why not just get your body moving good in the morning? And guys, remember, stay savage, my friends.